Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event of the evening for IWA Mid-South, Kings of the Crimson Mask 2. This contest is scheduled for one fall. Your referee is Robbie McCann. This bout is a no-rope, barbed wire, electrified light tubes, fans bring the weapons matchup. Introducing first, team number 1. First hailing from lot 214 in Cobra Creek, New Mexico, Viper! His tag team partner, hailing from Elkview, West Virginia, Elkview Adam! Their opponents, first, he hails from the realm of pain, Madman Pondo! His tag team partner, hailing from Louisville, Kentucky, by way of Joliet, Illinois, he is the undisputed king of hardcore wrestling, the founder of IWA Mid-South, Ian Rotten!
This is the main event for the Kings of the Crimson Mask 2. Here in Bellevue, Illinois, Michael Z and Jimmy Jacobs are going to be calling the action here as we see what may very well be the culmination of a 13-year venture founded on the blood, sweat, and tears, and even more blood of a family that has called this group IWA Mid-South, and so many people has stepped through these doors and stepped into that ring. And what we saw 13 years ago with the main event where Ian Rotten defeated Madman Pondo, now teaming with him here tonight in a no-rope barbed wire, electrified light tubes, fans bring the weapons matchup.
And this match has started off with a bang already. We got light tubes, and these electrified light tubes get very hot very quickly and will burn you if you hit them too much.
And these tubes did not get lit up and plugged in just before the music played for Viper and Elkview Adam. These have been going for some time, and they are heated up. and it is a multi-dangerous environment in the ring. But we would have it no other way than for what could be the last match in IWA Mid-South to be Fans Bring the Weapons. Pondo and Ian have wrestled each other many times, and now teaming up here tonight as Ian risking it all here.
Tarantula.
Going for a tarantula with the barbed wire on Elkview Adam.
Sick, and the barbed wire broke.
Under the weight of Ian.
That's gonna be a hard predicament to get out of.
And Viper avoiding Pondo to break up that move just to save his partner some time.
I like Madman Pondo. He's a crazy son of a bitch.
And Ian said that his deathmatch wrestling here in IWA may be over, but now he's stepping into this main event. Seems like there's a real bad situation on the opposite side. But the fans been called in as Pondo has some kind of contraption strapped with light tubes.
These people who bring the weapons are sick. They've got light tubes, we have plastic forks in there. Whatever's on there, it's not going to be comfortable for the recipient. It looks like the recipient's going to be Viper right now.
Viper hooked up by Pondo and suplexed into them. The lights going out in the ring, bursting all over the place. As this match has already taken a vicious toll on all four men.
We got a couple people bleeding already. Looks like Elkview Adams got the barbed wire, running it across Ian Rotten's face.
None of these men taking this matchup lightly. They know what it means to be here in the main event for the Kings of the Crimson Mask 2 in what could be IWA's swan song. And Elkview Adam and Viper trying to prove themselves in a big way here against Pondo and Ian.
This is a big opportunity for them. Look how hot that is.
Just risking injury. And it's in the back there of Pondo.
Jeez, that's gonna burn.
Trapped. And Elkview Adam with a well-placed kick and the backcracker from Viper, bringing pain in a big way.
Ian Rotten in there to make sure there was no pin. Ian Rotten, the last thing he wants to do is lose this match. You know, and what seemingly might be the last show at IWA Mid-South, to have Ian Rotten lose would be a travesty. Ooh.
Just driven into the head of Ian Rotten by the Da Vinci of death matches, Elkview Adam.
You know, this reminds me of the IWA of old, not only just the hardcore here, but here we are. It's midnight. Not a person in this building is sitting down. They're all here, tuned in. IWA Mid-South here, way past my bedtime, way past yours, but they don't care.
Everyone out of their seats as Ian Rotten plays a tune on the head of Elkview Adam. And Pondo, the recipient of an attack from Viper on the left side.
There's so much plunder here. I see light tubes, I see stuff with thumbtacks in there, I see stuff with nails.
Jimmy, when we announced the Fans Bring the Weapons a few weeks ago here in Bellevue, some kids' jaws dropped. They'd never been able to participate in one of these events, and now we here at IWA Mid-South are bringing it to them here in Bellevue, and SmartMarkVideo.com bringing it to you in your living room on DVD as Madman Pondo.
Madman Pondo, I think he's got a 5-star right there on that song.
Activated some star power on the head of Viper.
Oh, he's got a drill, and that thing's got some power to it.
And on the inside, a tube on the head of Ian Rotten.
From Elkview Adam, who's from Elkview, coincidentally.
Very proud of where he's from, as all these men are proud to have stepped in the ring here in IWA and to compete for this promotion. As Pondo just drilling into the head, Ian with a reversal in the ring, and Adam going into the barbed wire.
Unforgiving barbed wire. I know that's cliche to call unforgiving, but that's the truth. This man will have scars on his body for the rest of his life from that one shot from Ian Rotten.
Viper trying to have some distance between himself and Pondo.
Let there be light, says Ian Rotten.
But the veterans still in control in the early stage of this matchup. And now an electrified light tube headbutted by Ian Rotten.
Sacrificing his own body while Madman Pondo's on the outside with Elkview Adam.
We literally saw the lights go out here in Bellevue a couple weeks ago. And now they are breaking all over the bodies of these four competitors. A grotesque scene here in IWA Mid-South, thanks to Madman Pondo.
Okay. That was Madman Pondo apparently putting a drill up Elkview Adams' nose. From our vantage point, we couldn't see that.
Going for a lobotomy of sorts on Elkview Adams. You know, IWA would be nothing without surprises, so ladies and gentlemen, please, just for a few moments here, a little bit of insight from the American Dream himself, Dusty Rhodes.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mike D. I'm here in Bellevue. I'm here in the land of the hardcore here at IWA Mid-South. Double Deaths 2, baby. That's 2 double deaths. This is number 2. We got Ian Rodden and Elkview Adam here in the ring right now. We got all kinds of ornaments and glass and chairs and barbed wire and mayhem all in the ring right now. We ain't even got any ropes, Lord. We got all this barbed wire. Oh, Lord!
Not cut you off, Dream, but that was a hell of a devastating kick with those light tubes at the back of Ian Rotten.
Jimmy Jacobs, that kick speaks for itself. I've seen Ian Rotten fall off a ladder through a table with a fire in a chair. I mean, this man was hardcore before hardcore was hardcore. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no rest. Ain't no rest for the wicked, baby. There's glass flying everywhere, Jimmy Jacobs.
Living on the end of a lightning bolt here in IWA. So much action on all sides and so many weapons still available for these men.
Absolutely. I see a candy cane in the hand of Madman Pondo.
And he does not have a sweet treat in store for Elkview Adam. We're going to leave no stone unturned tonight in this Fans Bring the Weapons match.
Christmas has come early.
Adam and Pondo on the outside. Elkview Adam hoisting him. Drop down on the light tubes.
Side suplex Dino Bravo style, right on the light tubes, just like Dino used to do.
Madman Pondo is a madman. Jimmy Jacobs, Mike D, what is it going to take for one of them men to pick up a W here on IWA's last show of all time?
And Ian looking to go out on a victorious note with that thumbtack covered bat onto the body of Viper.
Being a holy hell out of Viper right now. Madman Pondo's got
it's the can bat.
It's with thumbtacks with a sign that says, "Sorry, we're closed." That's clever from some fan.
Is anybody recycled?
My D, that's what you call getting funky.
All the plunder in play tonight here.
You can call it funky, these people call it awesome.
Man, the toilet bowl wrapped around his head. I never seen anything so depraved. Never in my life.
And Pondo now coming in the ring here with Viper. As Ian with an attack on the outside. Elkview Adam starting to fight back though. Realizing the situation he's in here. Pondo plugged it back in.
Lights are on, let's see who's home.
Pondo risking it. As Ian with the headbutt on the outside, and Viper escapes, hoists up Pondo for the air raid crash in the center of all that debris in the ring.
It's electrifying.
Right now, all men are down. This match, well, apparently Ian's not, I'm sorry. This match takes its toll on people very, very quickly.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
A second air raid crash there from Viper.
Got to be all. There's no way.
And he indeed crashing down with Madman Pondo. Ian Rodden delivering the pain over there to Elkview Adam. In the middle, we almost had the end there with Viper on Madman Pondo.
2 count only though. Madman Pondo's not going to give up that easily, not in this sort of big match environment.
No, it's not. It's going to dig down. It's going to dig down. It's the greatest moments for all this thumbtack. Oh my God, thumbtack in my eye. Oh my God. I got that.
Ian Rotten just threw a bucket of thumbtacks this way. Good thing he became a wrestler, not a pitcher, I suppose. Doesn't have the best aim.
We've got...
Just the greatest moment in sports. I've been here before, I want to be here again, but this is IWA's last show ever. Suplex.
We have danger at every square inch of the venue tonight. Every step these guys take could be their last. As Pondo, you can't stop Pondo with the sign shot. And then the Rotten Rush from Ian Rotten on Viper.
1, 2, 3.
That will be it. The last verse, same as the first, with Pondo and Ian Rotten victorious.
This was awesome, Jimmy Jacobs.
As we are going to let Ian have the last words in the ring. Dream, it was great to have you around. Jimmy Jacobs, of course, a man who has given so much for this company. It was great to have you here in the main event. Michael Z signing off.
Hey, give it up for Viper and Elkview, man. What anybody has to say about you, you're all right in my fucking book. Plain and simple, you are one hardcore motherfucker.
That's why I asked him.
Brother, you okay? No, you need to keep pressure on it. Put that back up. Put that back up.
He ain't gonna put that back up. He wants to show the people his battle moves.
Can I show him there? He's going to be it. Take it to his right there.
A lot of people do a lot of talking about the future of pro wrestling, the future of hardcore wrestling. You look at the fucking future of hardcore wrestling. I'm talking about this guy has a mind for innovation of what this business is supposed to be, and that is violence for the sake of violence and bloodshed for the sake of bloodshed. Hey, and then comes, yeah, we don't get enough heat as it is. And then comes 1996. I'm living in my mother-in-law's house in Louisville, Kentucky, and I get a phone call from this guy. And I said, Patty, do you know who Madman Pondo is? She said, no, but I know who Madman Pondo is. And I said, do you think he's got what it takes to wrestle me in a hardcore match? She said, I don't know, he kind of looks like a geek. Because I am a geek! I said, well, we'll give him a try. For the first time I wrestled him, I thought this guy was fucking nuts. He was fucking nuts! And when I started this company,
I knew there was one guy in the area, right here, from Florida, Illinois, that could definitely main event with me and start all the Memphis wrestling fans saying, these guys are over the Dixie Highway and the whole Kmart building, and they're killing one another. Pondo, like I told you when that match ended, man, no matter what we've been through, up and down, sometimes telling each other just go to fuck off or get the fuck out of my life.
He told me that.
I did. I told him to fuck off.
Told me that. I'm a sweet guy.
Wait a minute, you're letting him off.
What's that?
Wait a minute.
Take her back to Washington Street.
I got contacts now.
But brother, we were married to each other for about being married. The wrestling business means you wrestle each other a lot, not that we're like homosexuals. We were married to one another for about 18 months. Every time I got in the ring, it seemed like I was wrestling Madman Pondo.
It's me.
Bro, for all you've done, man. Not only for this company, starting IWA's coach to get your fucking own company going and putting on damn good shows that you can entertain the people and give them their money's worth. Thank you. This Keystone Lights to you, baby.
Don't tell Ian I said this. But back when he said he was going to retire, you can ask him who the only person who had the balls to say, bullshit, Ian, you're not retiring, I already know it.
Stinger.
You was first? Was I second?
You were third.
I was third.
I was second. Hold on a second. I was second. You were third.
I was third. That's still a pretty good fucking number, don't you think? Yeah. When I tell you Ian Rod's full of shit, IWA Mid-South ain't done, look at the confidence in my face. And you know why? It's a whole combination of things. It's the people in the ring right now, it's the people outside the ring, it's all the people that's worked for IWA Mid-South, and it's each and every fucking one of you. Times are hard, times are rough. Economic situation has hit everybody. It's Ian Rod's turn. He ain't got shit for money, but I tell you what, because I know in my fucking mind whether he says it or not, the minute he gets more money, how many people are going to come back to IWA? You are so full of
he's right. There's no greater feeling in the world than when I stand at the end of that door and you walk out of these nights and you say, thank you, Ian, thank you for entertaining me, thank you for bringing these guys and giving me my money's worth each and every time. There's no greater feeling, because when I was 4 years old, I went and saw my first pro wrestling match. 1977, I saw the neck of green Dusty Rhodes for the first time, and from that point on, I wanted to be a professional wrestler. I wanted to do the things Dusty did. I wanted to bring the people to their feet. I wanted to sit them back down. I wanted to make them laugh. I wanted to make them cry. And most important of all, I wanted them to forget about their troubles for just a little bit of a time. I hope and pray to God I do get more money. I can come back. If I can't come back, it's because my wife will allow me to do this whole experience all over again. Yeah? She don't have 38 double knees. She's not 120 pounds. But I guarantee you this, she's the best wife in the wrestling business. She knows she is 120 pounds. We'll start making some money there. We might be 120 pounds for me. Except for high dogs are kind of fat. And these motherfuckers ate them all night, so I mean, I get to live one of the week. And seriously. We're going to get out here, we're going to clean up this mess. But remember this. In the moral words of Eminem, if I don't come back, I'll be one tough act to follow. Thank you. Good night.
Wow.